Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. It's me Anil and we are in the series of online food ordering website using ASP.NET. In previous video, that is part number 8, we have seen login and logout for both admin and user module. Okay, so in today's video, that is part number 9, we're going to see how we can create a page for profile and display the details of the user. Okay, so let's close this browser, go to Solution Explorer. Right now we don't have profile page, so first we're going to create a page for profile. Right click on user folder, add web form with master page. Give the page name as profile. Now we need to select the master page that is present on user folder. Okay, so our page has been created. We will be copying this code from here till here. Copy and paste it here. And paste it here. So we need to close this div tag and this session tag. We don't want this div tag which contains label control. Remove it. Here we need to take user information. First align this code, select it, press Ctrl KD, it will get aligned. Now after this div tag, we'll take here div with the class row. Okay, first I will tell you from where I am getting this code. In profile page, the code I have used, that is I got from Google. Okay, I will show you where I get it. Okay, so this is a Bootstrap Snippet I got from this website. This is the same I have used in my profile page. Okay, profile page of this project. Okay, so you can get this design code from here. This right now we are in the preview. If you click on HTML, you will get the HTML code, the CSS code and the JavaScript code. Okay, so this is the link, okay, that I have used here. If you want, I will be providing this link in my video's description. Okay, I have modified this code spined according to my, okay, So here in this div tag we are going to use the img tag. So here img, let's close it. src. So here we're going to give the URL, but here we need to pass the user image URL that will going to come from database, right? So we'll need to bind here data. So for that, for getting the proper image URL, we need to first we have used the class for that. We have function in utils class. Okay, so we're going to use that here. Okay, so let's see how to use here. Opening angle bracket, percentage equals to, then util class, but I will not get here util class to access. So first we need to import the namespace here. Opening angle bracket, percentage, then here we can see the third option, import. So here we're going to import one namespace equals to our project name here, what we have taken, that is foodie. Paste it here, save it. Now we can now we will try to access this utility class here. You can see we got the class. In that class we have one function, get image URL, that is second one. Now in this we need to pass our image URL. So for getting here image URL, I am going to take one variable. In that I will be getting the value from the session. So just below this content placeholder here, I am going to take here the C# code here. Opening angle bracket, percentage, enter. So here we will take here one string variable, image URL equals to session name, image URL. We need to convert to string, semicolon. So we'll take this session later. For now we want this variable inside this function. Then I will take here one ID, img profile, take here style with column 150 pixel, height 150 pixel, then class, that is img thumbnail. Let's break it down so it can be visible properly here. After that, we'll take here some code, that is div tag with the class middle padding top 2. Within that, I have taken one anchor tag. In the href, I have given the page link of registration page. Okay, and I have given here query string with the name ID, and their values coming with the session name user ID. Okay, so after login, we have taken session user ID and the class btn warning. So within that, the anchor tag, I have taken one I tag, the class font awesome pencil, and given the text as edit details. Okay, after that, after that, this image container will take here some code. So what I have taken inside this div tag, so let's see. So in this div tag, we have taken the class user data, and I think this code is similar, which I have shown you from that website. Okay, from there I have copied the code and modified accordingly to my interface. I have made it similar to my interface with some modification. So you can find the code from there, from that website, and change what I have changed in my code. Okay, so here, within this anchor tag, I have taken here the response, that response.write, that is the name of the user. So I have taken session and session of name, so that I am going to I am printing here. Okay, the same I am printing the user ID here. When the user click on the edit details, it will take to the user to the registration page with the query string of ID with the value of user ID. Okay, the same here, displaying the name of the user, and then here in the second, the first it is h2 header 2, and the second one, that is header 6. So here within the anchor tag, I have taken one label control, and within the label control I am displaying the value, that is the username. Okay, so for displaying directly in the C#, so we can use this one ampersand, this percentage. Okay, so within that, we can write the C# code here. We have taken here also the same. Okay, so first we have taken here the name, then username, then same for the email, and same for the created date. So we have taken within this div tag. Okay, all this, but I have copied the code and pasted here, so that's why I am facing here problem. I need to close the Visual Studio and open it again, so it will going to solve. Okay, but I will do it later because I have to complete other code also. Okay, after completion of all the codes of this page, I am going to close and open it again, this Visual Studio. Okay, so let's minimize this as well as this one. Now we're going to take here some code after this div tag. Div. So within this div, we're going to take class, that is row, and within this div we're going to take class column 12, and within this div tag we're going to take ul tag, and within that we'll take some li tag. Okay, so this code we can find in our in that website which I have shown. Okay, I'm just pasting in the code from the existing project, so that video can be small. Okay, so here first we have taken the basic info, the first tab. In the second tab we have taken the purchase history. Okay, let's align it first so that all the code can be visible to everyone. Save. Okay, you can cross check your code from the code you have copied from that website and change here, like what I've changed. I've done the changes here. Accordingly you can change in your code also. Okay, so after ul tag will take your the code, the tab code means within the first tab code what we need to display, and within the second tab what we need to display. So for that we're going to take here some code. So I have taken here one div tag that is for the tab content. Okay, and inside this we're going to take, so for the first one in that we're going to display the user basic info. Okay, so let's take here one comment for that. Select it, control KC, comment it, and here I'm taking here one div tag. So this is the first tab content, and after that we're going to take another one which is for purchase history. This is for the first one, that is for basic info. Okay, so here we're going to take one repeater control. Within that we're going to bind the user basic details in that repeater control. Okay, so inside this div tag we're going to take a repeater control for displaying the user basic details. Okay, so first let's take a repeater control from the toolbox. Go to the toolbox, in data we can find repeater control. Double click on it. As I said, I have to restart my Visual Studio, then this error will going to resolve. Okay, for right now I am writing down all my codes, and once done then I will close my Visual Studio and open it again. Okay, so here I didn't get the ID. ID is equals to R user profile. So within this repeater control we will going to take one item template. Right now I am not getting any suggestion due to that this problem. Okay, item template, and within this item template I am taking some code. Let me close this first, then we'll see one by one. Okay, so I have taken some here code, like means in which like I want to display data within this repeater control. So for the first div tag So here I have taken the row class row. Within that I have taken the another div, the class this calls uh, column for the small of 3 size, and for the column medium it's of 2, and for the column 5 for all. Okay, so in that I have taken the label control, HTML label tag with the style font weight bold, and the text I have taken here full name, and after that another div with the value of the name which contains the user name, means name of the user, not the username. Both are different. Username and name of the user, both are different. So we are taking here name of the user. So here in the first row we are going to take the name of the user. After that we are taking here one horizontal row. Okay, horizontal rule. So in the second one the code is same. I have taken here username. Okay, so in the username we are displaying the username. Okay, and that this is coming from our database. We're going to take one function, and in function we're going to get data from database and going to bind to this control, this repeater control. From there we can access the column name of the table user. Okay, from that user table we are going to get the column name and username value. Okay, the same for others columns as well. The same here, that is for mobile number here. The same here, that is email address, email, postcode, last one address. Okay, so let's take the second tab. This we have taken the first one for the first tab. Now we have to take it for the second tab as well. This is closing of the first tab, I think. Yeah, after that we need to take the second tab. Okay, so I'm pasting here code. So this is for order history. So let's comment this control KC. Okay, it's not happening here. It's coming from here. So let's copy and paste it after this div tag. Here it's get ends. The same we're going to do for the first tab also. Here it gets starts. Copy and paste it after this and make it ends. Okay, so that we can come to know, identify which is that for the first step and which is for the second tab, because we have lots of code inside this profile page. Okay, and for this one for the second tab, that is for displaying the history of order history. In that we're going to take a repeater control, and again another repeater control within that is the nested repeater control we're going to use in this one. Okay, that's a very new thing, like you can get to learn here. Okay, but that we're going to cover in some other videos, because still we didn't cover that displaying the list of food items. Okay, and after that we need to add to cart, do the add to cart payment, and then we're going to display the order history here. So it takes time for we need to cover this part. Okay, so I think I've done here. So I will be closing this Visual Studio and opening it again. Okay. So before that, let's save this the code that we have done. Save the changes. So I have restarted my Visual Studio. Now you can see the error that we are getting here in the label control is right now it's not there. It's been resolved. Same for the repeater control. Okay. Now let's go to the code behind page. Press F7. It will open the code behind page of profile. So we'll copy code from some other page. Let's say here from the registration page. Copy this one. And paste it here. Let's import the namespace control dot. Same for data table. And in page load event, we're going to check whether the user is logged in or not. Okay. Here we will check for if it is null, then we'll take the user. If it is null, then we'll take the user to the login page. Or else we're going to call one function that is for displaying the user information when the page gets loaded. Right now we don't have this function, so we're going to create it. Let's copy this from here. And paste it after the page load event. So here we're going to call the store procedure, that is selector profile, and the parameter we need to pass, that is user ID, that is going to come from our the session. So here this time we don't want to fill any controls, we want to take the value in the session. Okay, so for that we need to remove this, and instead of that we're going to take session. The first we are going to take, that is for name, for the name, session of name. Let's copy this and paste it here for the username as well. then for the image URL and created date. Rest of the things we need to remove it. Here we're going to take here created date. We don't want the username, so let's remove this. First we have taken the name. The second one, that is the okay. We want the email also. So let's press Control Z. So here instead of that, I will going to take that email. Image URL, last one, created date. Don't want this one, let's remove, save it. Okay, so I think done. Let's run and see. Okay, press F5, it will go to run, or click here on the play button, green play button. Okay, let's log in as a user. Here in login, for the password, we need to set the text mode as password, because we can see the password clearly. Okay, so for that, let's do it in login page. Here's the password, and we need to take here text mode equals to password. Save it. Refresh the page here. Now let's see. So I have logged in here as a user. Let's click on here on profile. It will going to open the user profile page, but it didn't open here. I think let's add a breakpoint here. Okay, we didn't have done that part. We didn't done this part here. So let's complete this first. On clicking on this, which page should get open before login and after login. Okay, go to the user master page. Let's stop it. Here we're going to take one. The first comment is control KC. So here inside this we're going to take one link button control from the toolbox. Close this data, and from here we're going to take one link button. Double click on it. Let's change the ID of it. I've taken here LB, that is link button, that is for register or profile. This button will going to work for two things. The first one, that is register when the user is not logged in, and the other one, that is profile, means when the user gets logged in. So based on the log session of the login, it will going to work for either of these register or the profile. Okay, and remove this. Inside this we have to take this I tag code here, save it, and we need to give the Bootstrap class also. Okay, then we have taken this one, copy, CSS class, paste, and after that we need to generate on click event, create new event, save it. Let's go to the code behind page. So our event has been created here. So here we'll copy the code from here, paste it here. So here we're going to check. If it is not null, then we're going to take the user to the profile page, and if it is null, then we'll take remove this first, and if it is not logged in, at that time we're going to take to the registration page. And here one more thing we have to take, that is tooltip here, that is for user profile, and here we're going to take for user registration. Save it. Okay, now let's run and see. Let's click on this icon, user icon. Okay, so it asks for validation of this login page. So for that we need to take here one property of on this link button. That is process validation is equals to false. Save. Now refresh, click on user icon. Now this time it takes us to the registration page. That means it's working here, and now we need to check for the profile. So first we're going to do the login, and then we're going to open the user profile page. Now click on this, it should open the user profile page. Okay, I have taken the breakpoint. Let's remove it. Press continue. Now you can see the design has been opened, but the other basic information is been not displayed here. Okay, I didn't bind the data to this control. I have taken one here, repeater control, right? So I didn't bind the data to this control. So for that, there is no data displaying here. So let's first bind the data to it. The page load event here, after filling the data, we need to bind the data to the repeater control. R user profile dot data source equals to dt or user profile dot data bind the function, save it and hot reload, and now refresh this page. Okay, still we didn't get the record. Let's log it and log in again. Okay, now it's working perfectly. Okay, and in purchase history it's empty. For now, let's add some code to it in some static heading we need to display there. That is in our profile page, right? So let's open our profile design page. I didn't get from here. Let's open from here. Profile. This is the first one. This is the second one. So here we're going to take some order history. Save. Refresh here. Now you can see the data inside this order history. Okay, in basic info, like we are getting the full name, username, mobile number, email address, postcode and address. Okay, and here the same again, here the name, username, email, and when the account is created, when the user has done the registration, that is account created on, so that will going to display here. The user didn't selected any image while registration, that's why here we are able to see one default image, that is no image available. This the itself image which is displays this. Okay, and if we click on the edit details, it should take us to the registration page for editing the user details. Okay, let's click on it and let's see. So it open our registration page with the ID, the user ID, and based on that the details has been filled to the this controls, and from here user can update the user record. Okay, so let's update here. First I will selecting the image for the user. Let's say this one, and okay, let's update it. Remove this breakpoint, press on continue. The detail has been updated, and after once again it takes us to the profile page with the updated details. As you can see here, I'm getting the updated email ID and updated mobile number, updated postcode, and updated the this address also. Okay, so means that profile page and edit profile details, all that page is now working properly, and this purchase history will going to see after 4 to 5 videos. Okay, and till then we need to cover the for displaying the food product in our menu page, then add to cart page, here add to cart page. Then after that we will do the payment, then invoice, then we're going to come here for the order history. Okay, and in home page also we need to display the category, and if we click on the category it will going to open that in our menu page. Okay, so all these pages is still left to cover. Okay, as well as the contact us page also is left for this user side as well as for the admin side. Okay, where admin can manage the list of contact. Okay, I hope you like this video. That's it for today. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, bye, take care, thank you for watching.